target markets or the consumers, they should come and buy your product rather than going to a competitor market or competitor product. The marketing concept suggests that the company should always first focus on the attention on marketing rather than producing and selling. Every organization has to get the complaints and it has to receive the grievances from the customers. Thereby, they can utilize it for the betterment of the company. Hello and a warm welcome to all dear students. I, George MBA, Commerce Faculty, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU, presents you the session 5 of Principles of Marketing under Unit 1. Dear students, before going to this particular session, that is session 5, I would like to just give the glimpse of the highlights of the previous session where I was discussing with you regarding the product, that is the marketing concepts. So we have totally 5 marketing concepts. First concept is the production concept. Second concept is the product concept. Third concept is the selling concept. And the fourth concept, we have the advertising, that is marketing concept. And the fifth one is the societal marketing concepts, right? So I explained to you about the production concept. Then I explained to you about the product concept. Then I explained to you about the selling concept. In today's session, let us understand the various other concepts which have not been explained in the previous session, right? So we have another 3 more concepts. So let us understand this concept, that is marketing concepts. What do you mean by a marketing concept? A marketing concept is a concept where it says achieving organizational goals. How you are going to achieve your organizational goals? That depends only upon knowing the needs and the wants of the target markets, as well as you are delivering them, distributing them, the desired satisfaction, which is better than the competitors, they do so. So, marketing concepts holds, or it says, or it defines that you can achieve this organizational goals. So, if you want to be success in this marketing, then the concept of marketing says that you need to achieve, if you want to achieve the organizational goals, which is dependent upon what? The needs of the wants of the target market. So this particular concept, marketing concept, says that achieving organizational goals is very, very important. What is that goals of the organization? How we are going to achieve it? That is only when you know what are the needs and the wants of the target market, that is the consumers, right? And delivering the desired satisfaction. When you know what are the needs and the wants of the target market or the consumers or the customers, then accordingly you need to produce that particular product. Then taking that particular product, you are going to sell them or distribute them in the market. So I told you in the last session that if the customers want that particular product, then they need to favor that particular product which they are going to buy, right? And that should be available in the market. And the second thing is, you need to see that when you manufacture a product, that product should be having a superior quality. Those kind of products should be manufactured by the organization, right? Or the firms. Then not only a superior quality, but it should also give a very good performance. And thirdly, it says it should be a very good product where it will satisfy the needs and the wants of the customers. That is, these are the 3 important aspects. So first thing is, as I told you, it should have a superior quality. Secondly, it should have what? Should focus on the performance of that particular product. Thirdly, they should focus on how to give a very innovative features. So all these 3 things are very important in a product. So if the marketer understands that particular concept, or if he focuses on these things, then easily he can achieve the organizational goals. That it depends upon knowing the wants and needs of the customers, satisfying them according to the needs and wants of the customers, right? And also delivering means distributing or giving them whatever they want and see that they are satisfied better than whatever the competitors do. So you should be the best in front of the competitors. So the customer that is the target markets or the consumers, they should come and buy your product rather than going to a competitor market or competitor product. So here marketing management, what they say, they take the customers first. So the marketing management, their main approach is what? They take first the customers into consideration, right? Because under this particular marketing concept, it says that customer focus and value are the most important routes to achieve the sales and profits. Only when you target your customers, only when you approach your customers, then only you can come to know what are the needs and the wants of the customers. Then accordingly, you can manufacture or produce a product. And as I told you, all the features should be there in that particular product which a customer wants, right? Then you will be able to achieve, it is an easy route so that you can easily achieve what? The sales and profits for your products. So first and foremost thing, the marketing management or the marketer, he has to understand and focus on, that is taking the customer into consideration. So the market concept is customer-centered sense and response. So here the marketing concept is what? It is totally concentrating on the consumers or the customers, because the first approach will be the customer here. So the job is not to find the right customers. The marketer, he need not have to find the right customers for his product. It is not to find the right customers for your product, but to find the customers' right products. What products will be there, which will be very much available? Which are the products which will attract the consumers? Which are the products which will satisfy the needs and wants of the customers? Those products has to be taken into care first. That is why you need to approach the customers. When you approach the customers, you will get an idea about what are the products to be produced, what should be their design, what should be their color, what should be the pattern, what should be the quality, what should be the other features, right? Each and everything, what should be the price. So all this you can come to know only when you approach the customer. That is why the marketing management or the marketers need to first approach the customers rather than finding out who are your customers, but instead you need to find out what products the customer wants. This is about the marketing concept. So the marketing concept and the selling concepts, they are two extreme concepts. So marketing concept as well as selling concept, these are the two important and the extreme concept that will, and it has different from each other. Selling concept is different, marketing concept is different. They are totally different from each other. They cannot be taken together as one and the same. Now, according to this person, Philip Kotler, he says, marketing concept means it holds the key in achieving the organizational goals. So it is a key. It is like a key. When you have the key, easily you can open the door. So likewise, if you have this marketing management, we say marketing concepts. Marketing concept means it is a key for opening the customer's heart. Find out what products they want, right? So it says consists of being more effective than competitors. So this particular marketing concept, it is like a key in achieving or important aspect, which is in order to achieve the goals of the organization, as well as it consists of what? More effective than, it should be more effective than what a competitor is doing. So you should be far better than the competitor. You should take a challenge than a competitor and say, I will be giving a best product to my target customers or to my target markets or my consumers than whatever my competitor or my rival competitor is giving so. So integrating the marketing activities, you should integrate. How we are going to integrate? You need to integrate all the activities which is related to the marketing and see that satisfying the needs and the wants of the target markets. Bring them together, integrate together, and thereby you should find out which are the target markets, who are the target markets, and you need to satisfy the needs and wants of the target markets or determining the needs and wants, right? And delivering the desired satisfaction. So when you satisfy the customers or the target market, then only they will be satisfied, and you can satisfy them with more effectively and more efficiently. So than your competitors. Now this satisfying consumer wants and desires, it says it is an overall objective, that is in order to increase the profit market volume. So only when you see that you are the best in the market, you are giving the best product, you are attracting the consumers, like by giving a best product than your competitor market, then only you will be able to satisfy the needs and wants of the consumers. Once you achieve the satisfaction, that is by achieving the satisfaction of the consumers, then automatically you can see that you can aim about or achieving more profit and targeting your profit also, where that you can have a huge profit or you can take a decision regarding huge profit. Now this marketing concepts definition suggests that marketing starts with the market. So define marketing concept, it says suggests the marketing starts with what? Market. So always this particular concept, marketing starts with the market, right? Focus attention on customer needs. First and foremost, you need to what? Start with the market, find out who is your customers, right? What are the needs and wants, and attain profit through customer satisfaction. So according to this particular concept, it says the first and foremost thing, you need to first start with the market. Then secondly, it says you should focus attention towards your customers' needs and wants. Thirdly, satisfying them with the good products and attain your profits, that is through customer satisfaction. So only when you satisfy the customer, you can attain your goal or objective of increasing your profit or achieving your maximum profit. That is in coordination with marketing strategies. So this is possible only when you take up a very good strategy related to this marketing. So one important point to be mentioned here is that the company's operation is also influenced by the company's overall target. So I told you the company might be aimed in achieving some profit, huge profit. In that case, you need to take into consideration these things. First is you need to start with the market. Secondly, focus your attention on whom the customer needs. Then attain whatever the profit through customer satisfaction. That is along with coordination in the marketing. So students, here in this above we have discussed that marketing concept is based on 4 pillars such as market focus, customer oriented, then coordinate marketing and profitability. So the marketing concept is based, or it has been standing on these 4 important pillars, right? First pillar will be the market focus pillar. Second pillar is of consumer or customer orientation. Third is about coordinated marketing, and the fourth pillar is profitability. Let us understand one by one. So here another clear definition of marketing concept is been put forward by W. D. Stanton. He defines the marketing concept as what? In the fuller sense, the marketing concept is a business philosophy. It is a philosophy of business. Marketing concept is a philosophy of business, and that will tell that what are the wants of the customers, how we are going to satisfy them, and finally how we are going to achieve your profit, that is through economic as well as social justification in order for your company's existence. So this is possible only when you understand the target market, what are their wants, what are their preferences, choice, likes, and accordingly you manufacture the product, distribute them wherever has to be distributed, and thereby you can achieve. Only when you satisfy the wants and needs of the customers, then you can achieve your economic growth, that is a profitability, as well as you can also have the social justification that I have already satisfied my customers, and thereby you can see that you can have the company's existence for a longer run. Now coming to the first pillar of the marketing concept, that is market focus. What is this market focus? Market focus, it says the marketing concept suggests that the company should always first focus on the attention on marketing rather than producing and selling. So always the first and foremost aspect is the company should focus on what? It should focus on the attention towards marketing. attention towards marketing rather than production and selling aspect. So this is very important in this first pillar called as market focus. So if you see today in this diverse markets, there are so many different markets we see, it is not feasible for a company to operate successfully in every market, because there are so many markets and every company cannot be successful in all the markets, right? And also it cannot be successful in satisfying the needs of the customers in all the markets. So therefore it has to first think about marketing rather than production and selling. So it says the idea of the company is to highlight the attention. What is the main highlights of this particular company? It is to highlight the attention of a particular segment or segments of total heterogeneous market. So here they need to focus only on one particular line of products or one particular line of markets. Then only they can achieve the target or achieve the goals or whatever the profits they want. So because it is a very huge market, because marketing is a very wider concept where all the marketers cannot enter into all markets and be successful in it. So they need to first understand the market which is possible, which are the markets which is feasible to them. Accordingly, they need to enter into that particular market and see that whatever the marketing strategies to be followed, follow the marketing strategies, understand your customers, right? And accordingly understand the wants and needs of the customers, satisfy the needs and customers of the market or the target markets or the consumers. Thereby you can achieve your objectives and also you can see that you achieve your profits in a higher scale, or a huge profit can be earned, and you can see there is a market for your products in a longer run. Second pillar is of customer orientation. What is this customer orientation? It is very important because the company's future and progress depends upon the consumers. The company's progress and development, right? And the progress and development of the future depends upon the consumers. Only if there are consumers for your products, if there is a market for your product, then you can survive. Otherwise, you cannot survive. If there is, you are manufacturing so much of products or different kinds of products, but if there is no market for that, if there is no customers for that particular product, then how you are going to survive? What will be your future of your company, right? And what will be your progress of your company? So here, the main attention of the company is, if you want to have a very good future and if you want to have a very good progress, then you need to look into the customers. You need to look into the customers. So these customers can be a new and old. Here, there are different type of customers. We see a new customer and an old customer. A old customer is a customer where already who is your customer for your company or for your product is already purchasing it and is your customer. And who's a new customer? It is you who you have to pull them to your company or to purchase your product. So it is in your hands, that is, it is in the hands of the company or the marketer how to attract the new customers for your product. Already the old customers are there, but how you are going to pull the new customers for your product. So this is about the two types of customers. So the company must retain the old customers. You should not leave the old customers because just thinking that I want to pull the new customers, I want new customers, I'll attract new customers, I don't want old customers. No, you cannot say that. You need your old customers, right? And also you need to pull the new customers. And since attracting new customers is a very difficult and costly, so you should not leave the old customer and just think about new customer. Why? Because old customer is there. Because of the old customers, you are there in the market, your product is there in the market, and there is a demand for your product, there is sales for your product, and you are achieving target and achieving your profit, and you are surviving in the market. But newly, if you are wanting the new customers for your products, then it is a very difficult task. It is not an easy job or a task to pull or attract the new customers for your product. So you need to do lot of homework, lot of hard work, whereby to attract the customers, that is the new customers for your product, and that will be a very costly affair, right? And also it will be very difficult task because again you need to do lot of promotional works has to be undertaken. A satisfied customer will buy again and again. So if I am satisfied, being a customer, if I am satisfied, then what I do? I often go and purchase the same product because I am happy. I am satisfied with the same product, right? And he or she will be speaking about that particular product. So if you go and purchase some mobile from a showroom, and if you're happy with that, then you will be telling all your friends, hey, see here, this is my mobile, new mobile. And so it is very nice, right? It has so many features. I'm very happy with it. It is very durable, very handy, very attractive. So all these things, you will be speaking a lot about that particular product and about that particular company, and which will increase the company's image. So when the customers speak about that particular product outside after purchasing it, then that will create an image on the minds of the customers. That will create a very good image on part of the company, right? And also it will attract the new customers. So if I also want to purchase one mobile, because I'm wanting to buy one mobile, but my friend has purchased a mobile and he or she says, oh, very good mobile it is. It has lot of features, lot of things, very attractive it is, very handy, less costly, all this, reasonable price. Then I also, as a new customer, will be wanting to purchase that particular product or mobile. So this is how you need to concentrate on customer, that is about customer orientation. Then it is also very important for a company to be customer oriented, because it says in order to identify the needs and want and reasonably satisfy them. Why you need to be concentrating on customer? Why you have to be customer oriented? Why a company has to be customer oriented? Because in order to identify the needs and the wants of the customers. Because without identifying the needs and wants of the customers, no manufacturer, no producer or no marketer can produce a product unless until he has an idea regarding or about the wants and the needs of the customers, right? And reasonably satisfy them. Only when you identify the needs and the wants of the customers, accordingly you are going to manufacture the product and thereby you sell them in the market. When you sell them, the customer will buy it. Once he buys it, then you can satisfy his needs and wants. So in order to have a very good customer satisfaction, so it says that is a company should encourage customer complaints. It is not only just on part of manufacturing according to wants and needs of customers and selling them to the customer, but it is also very important and part of any company or organization to receive the complaint, right? That is very, very important. The customer complaints. How you are going to get that? That is through your 24/7, the customer cares. If I am not happy with this particular mobile, right, which I have purchased or any other product, then I can give my complaints. So they need to receive my grievances or the complaints. The customer has a right to give the grievances or the complaints about the products which they have purchased. If there is any defect, if it is not working properly, or if there is no good performance about that particular product, right? So all these things he needs to complain to the company or to the organization. Since it is seen from different studies that 96% of, this is very important, 96% of the people, unhappy customers, never tell the company about dissatisfaction. Why? Because you are not handling the complaints properly. When you don't handle the complaints properly, which you receive from your customers, so that's what it says, we have so much of big numbers, 96% of the customers, they don't complain anything about that product which has been purchased by them. Even if there is complaints, they are not going to give any complaints, or they are not going to tell you about the complaints to the organization or whatever the dissatisfaction they are having about that particular product. Therefore, it says the company should take the initiative measures. So every company has to take a very initiative measures in order to see that encourage the customers to give the complaints. So most of the companies, they come forward and say that if any complaints is there, you are most welcome to give the complaints so that we can rectify whatever the mistakes or whatever the differences are there, that can be rectified, right? In case of any kind of products. So that should be the main important aspect regarding the organization of the company towards receiving the complaints from the customers should be the main focus here. So it is also very important for your part of customer orientation for a company, because criticism from dissatisfied customers, that can also make the company into ruin. That means if the customer is not happy, then what happens? If they are not happy, they are dissatisfied about the company's products, then they can also cause the company to fall, because to the word of mouth of recommendation, they speak, that is not a good company, that is not a good mobile. When they say that, automatically it reaches like anything. Understood? So that is why it says, when they do this kind of things, automatically, instead of complaining there to the company, they'll be complaining it among themselves, among their friends, among the family people, right? So that will reach to every nook and corners of the place or the world, and finally the company will fall. It will be under ruin. So on the other hand, the company gets quite helpful, innovative ideas from the customers' complaints. But on the other hand, if you see, if you receive a complaints from the customers, then the company will be able to rectify the mistakes, and they will see that it will help them to take out new ideas, innovative ideas from the customers' complaints, and thereby they can rectify the mistakes and see that mistakes will not be again continued in the future. So that is the reason it says every organization has to get the complaints, and it has to receive the grievances from the customers. Thereby they can utilize it for the betterment of the company. By taking the complaints, they can see that to rectify the mistakes and see that it is not happening in the near future. It also improves the product quality, service as well as level, to know what customer actually wants. So when you get the complaints, easily you can come to know what are the complaints about, right? So it can help. If it is a complaint about the product, the quality may not be good, the performance may not be good, features are not good, or you still want some more features. So all this can be taken into consideration, and they can improve the product as well as whatever the things has to be taken into consideration, that can be done. So this will increase the number of loyal customers to your company or the organization, and increase your profit volume. Now coming to the pillar 3, coordinated marketing. Now what is this coordinated marketing? See, under marketing concept, it says the total enterprise concept. Marketing concept is a total enterprise, that is the total organization or the firm's concept. So if an organization or the firm, if it has to be successful, then all the marketing functions has to be coordinated. Which are the marketing functions? I will be dealing in detail in the coming sessions about marketing functions. We have buying, selling, right? Then assembling, then transportation, finance, warehousing. Okay, so like this, we are taking risk. All these are different kinds of marketing functions: branding, grading, labeling, standardization. See, these are the various marketing functions where everything has to be coordinated among themselves, and therefore, second, marketing itself must be well coordinated. So all the functions of marketing has to be coordinated together, and thereby you can see, if you want to be successful in the market, these functions has to be coordinated, integrated, and other departments also. Not only the functions, but inside the organization also, the organizations, we have various departments. All the departments has to coordinate. It may be production department, finance department, selling department, as well as your advertising, the promotional tools department, then HR department. So all these departments has to coordinate, well coordinate together, in order to see that you achieve a company's goal or successful in that particular market. So a company managed well in the marketing concept must plan properly. They should plan properly. If you want to achieve success in your marketing, then you should first plan. First you forecast, then you plan, then you organize according to the plan, then you coordinate all the things and bring them everyone together, and finally you can have the control over the total operations. So the managing concept, we say. So what is managing concept? What is management? Management is nothing but, we have so many different types of concepts where we have planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, and controlling. The same way here also, it should plan properly, it should organize according to the plan, then it should coordinate together, bring every department together, and have a control over all its entire operation which is taking place in the organization. So as one system towards achieving the goals of the organization, right? And finally, you can see that you are totally in the market. So there are some reasons behind this coordination function, marketing functions. These are to eliminate the conflict. Why? What is the reason for having this coordination marketing function? The main reason behind it, to see that to eliminate the conflict among the various departments. If there are lot of conflicts takes place, conflict means the fights. If the manager of production department is having conflict among the selling department, or he may be having the conflict with the other department, that is finance department, then if there is no coordination, then you cannot achieve anything. That is why it says all the departments in the organization has to coordinate together in order to achieve a single or goal of the organization or the goals of the organization. So here you can see the example, marketing function is not coordinated among themselves. The sales force heavily criticized marketing people for setting a very high sales target. So here it says again one more reason why you need this coordinated marketing. The reason behind is coordination with all the departments, that marketing cannot work in itself or in isolation. So only the marketing cannot do all the work. All other departments also has to join the hands with this particular department known as marketing department. So it cannot be made as an isolation. So there need to be a coordination. There need to be an integration or coordination among all the departments along with the marketing department also, or the marketing people. So here, if people of employees of other department does not recognize what? How the impact of customers satisfaction, the marketing department cannot alone provide it. If all the other employees of other departments, if they don't have that vision, right, or if they don't recognize what will be the impact of the consumer's satisfaction, then only the marketing department cannot do so. Marketing people or the marketers, only they cannot just recognize, or they cannot just have a vision or a dream what the customer satisfaction is, how to satisfy the customer, what are the needs and wants of the customer. All this not only the marketing people should have, but even the other departments also should have the vision as well as the idea about the customer satisfaction. So here the marketing oriented, it says this coordinated marketing is to be market oriented. A company is to carry out both internal and external marketing. So if you want to be that a marketing oriented, then what the company has to do, it has to carry on the internal as well as the external marketing strategies has to be followed, both inside the organization as well as outside. That is how you are going to compete with the competitors. So internal marketing means successful in hiring, training, motivating employees to serve the customers as well as to satisfy them. So internal marketing means what? Internal marketing is saying that how you are going to utilize your people, how you are going to recruit your people, how you are going to train them, how you are going to motivate an employee in order to serve the employees at a larger scale and satisfy them. So this is about the internal marketing, that is internal marketing where the company or the organization takes place. Now coming to the fourth pillar called as profitability. This is very important. See, at the end of all the marketing activities or the concept, it is to make the profit through customer satisfaction. So finally, while doing all these things, that is focusing on the customers, then customer orientation, right? Then we have coordinated marketing. Finally, we come to this profitability, that is pillar 4. So when you coordinate all these other threes, then finally you can achieve this profit. So that is what customer satisfaction is very, very important in order to achieve your profits. So that's why it says profit is made by satisfying the customer needs. So here the customer needs, they are changing day by day. It is dynamic in nature. It is not static. Today what I like, tomorrow I may not like it, right? So if I like that particular product today, tomorrow I may not like it because there may be another product which is having a very good quality, less price than what the product which I like. Like this, there are so many things where the customer may be changing his views or the taste and the preferences and the likes and choices about the product. So day by day there is a changing. Marketing oriented company has to also consider and modify their strategies, right? and they should modify the strategies in the product, then in according to service, and whatever the activities they do, that should change in need to satisfy the customers better than the competitors in order to earn the profit. So because every day it is like the new day for the marketer, because you will be having new customers. Yesterday will not be the same customer today, right? So every day it is a new day for the marketer. So you need to understand the environment, you need to understand the people or the customer, right? And what are their likes and wants, and accordingly, if you satisfy the needs and wants, then you can be the best in the market, and you can compete with the competitor, any kind of competitor, and you can give the best result, that is 100% result or 10% result we say, and thereby you can achieve your target, that is maximizing your profit as well as maximizing your customers or your market share. So here we can see a very good example. See here, you can see in the picture or the image, very nice it is. This is about this Dollar Shave Club. So I have given a very good example. They say that they changed the men's grooming market. That is, they changed the men's grooming market. They have understood the people who are not happy with their previous grooming products and prices. So now they have understood, they have changed the strategy of marketing, right? And they understood the market and what the customer wants, what should be the wants and needs, what are the products they need, and how it should be, what should be the price. Each and everything they understood. Accordingly, they have changed the strategy, right? So here, where other companies grooming the products, cost of 100 to buy the product just for 1 month, but Dollar Shave company is charging a couple of bucks. It is giving more products, and that is a month with higher quality products, and also delivery, that is home delivery, will be given according to the convenience of the people. So this is an example of Dollar Shave Club, which is manufacturing the various creams. It may be for like the razors, then the shampoos or the creams we have, then we have the aftershave lotion, all these things. Now coming to the last part, that is of societal marketing concept, the last fifth one. In this, it says the concept holds marketing strategy should deliver value to customers, and the way it maintains or improves both customer and society as well-being. This particular strategy of marketing concept says that you should be very well about what are the needs and wants of the customers, accordingly deliver the value to the customer, right? And also maintain or improve both the customers and the societies, customer and the society's well-being. This is very important. That's why we say societal or social marketing concept. So you need to understand the customer, their needs and wants, and accordingly you deliver the products. And finally, you should also understand what are the societies should undertake the welfare of the society. So this is, we call this as sustainable marketing. Why? Because socially and environmental responsible marketing. So this societal marketing concept is, we call it as social and environmentally responsible market, where we understand the society, where we understand the customers, right? That meet the customer as well as the business. So the present needs while as also preserving or enhancing the future generation. So we need to understand both about the present customers, about the company, as well as about the future generations which are coming in the society, and to meet their needs and the wants and satisfy their needs and wants of the consumers as well as about the society. So this societal concepts puts what? Mainly the human welfare on the top. The first and foremost, they focus on the human welfare. The human welfare, that is on top, that is on first place, they give preferences to this. That is before profits and satisfying the wants. So welfare of the people is very much important. That is the main attention of the focus in this particular societal marketing, right? So the global warming button is very much important, because now everyone speaks about global warming. So that is why we can see the weather condition is changing often. Where there should be a rainy season, we can see a summer season. Where there is a summer season, we can see the rains coming. A lot of cyclones, floods are affected, right? So where there is a winter season, we can find summer and the rainy season. Like this, the weathers have been changing because of the climatic condition, and that is due to the impact of global warming. Because we have chopped all the trees, we have constructed all good nice buildings, bungalows and big structures. So thereby we are harming ourselves by means of the warming in the global. That is, we call it as global warming. So it says it is a panic button, very panic, because every day you can see lot of humidity and heat is coming directly from the sun, because that ozone layer, it has been torn. When it is torn, you can get the rays directly from the sun. So that is why we can have lot of heat or the humidity in our earth. So this is a panic button, and it says it is required to use our resources. So the companies, what they do, they slowly try fully or partially to implement all the social marketing concepts. So what the companies they are trying to do now, in order to take the welfare measures in the society, some of the companies, they undertake the social measures, or fully they may undertake, or partially by implementing some of the social or societal marketing concepts. So this will help the marketers to balance three considerations, that is in setting their marketing policies, first thing. Secondly, company profits, and thirdly, consumer wants and satisfaction and public interest. So these are the three main aspects where the societal marketing is concentrating on. So if you see the Adidas companies, right, they are doing very great job, and they are continuing with to support the Colin Kaepernick despite pressure from various parties. In spite of lot of pressure from various parties, still the Adidas company is helping the Colin Kaepernick because it is undertaking lot of social welfare measures. Likewise also the Telsa, it is promising a very big push for the green energy, that is with the help of electric cars and solar roof panels or the tiles, we say. So this company, Telsa, is a company where it is promising a very big and a huge company which is pushing for the greenery energy, that is green energy, that is by coming out with the electric cars, as well as the solar proof panels or the tiles. So this is how it is undertaking the social welfare measures in the society. I'll just give a glimpse of this particular session. So we saw the marketing concepts. So under marketing concept, we have four important pillars: market focus, customer orientation, coordinated marketing, and profitability. Then the definition given by Stanton according to, that is about marketing concept. Then pillar 1, that is it focus on attention marketing rather than producing and selling. Then second is customer orientation. Its main intention or focus on company's future and progress depends upon the customers. Then coordination marketing, pillar 3, it says the total enterprise, it is concept is to be successful, and it coordinating among the various aspects such as with other departments. And the last one is profitability. So if you want to earn profits, then you need to see that you try to satisfy the customers, then only you can attain the profit. So I gave an example of Dollar Shave Club. It is changing their total strategy for the men grooming market. They have understood what the people they want, and they are not happy with the previous grooming products and their prices. So what they did, now they are giving all the total pack of products. It is for a full 1 month. They can utilize it, which is having a very high quality as well as the products, and they can easily be delivered as a home delivery to the customers. And social welfare, that is social marketing concept, it says about undertaking the social measures or about the society where the organization has to concentrate. So these are the topics, students, for today's session in this particular session. So I would like to Thank you all for patiently watching as well as hearing in this session. So wish you success. Have a nice day. So see you in the next session. Until then, take care, be safe. Thank you.